All right, we're here with some more TNT Championship 2025. Got Kipo at the desk with me. Let's hop
Yo.
into Droopy versus hellwino. You ready for game number one here?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
So, are you familiar with hellwino?
Not really. I've played them a little bit this season. I've seen them around, but I'm not very familiar.
They are actually pretty dang strong. I've met them on on the ladder like a bunch of times in the past couple of weeks. They've taken some games off me. They're better than you would think or expect. I don't recognize the name. I don't know if they just picked up the game or if they changed the name or if they've played before in tournaments previously. But I think they're pretty strong. And
Could
they've
be
been playing a lot.
a panoramic situation where they just kind of come out of nowhere and they're like a legit strong player. I mean, it's pretty rare in the scene, for that to happen, but it does happen.
Is. People are still buying and playing this game for the first time somehow, some way.
yeah. And I mean, if you're an RTS fan, I mean, picking up Tooth and Tail is not that hard. I mean, I think somebody could get pretty good at the game pretty fast.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, it's not mechanically demanding.
Right. It's all just decision making and fundamentals is literally the whole game.
Right.
So
exactly.
hellwino here with the Wolf against double tier 3 from DroopyMantis. What are you thinking of these comps? I actually like both of them for different reasons.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're just going to have to see how it plays out. hellwino missing the Falcons, which is kind of hinder that late game, I think. And DroopyMantis only with 2 tier 2s is going to have a little bit of a weaker mid game, but I mean Falcon Skunk is really good at defending, so Droopy could just macro up. He has that forward mill and get to that late game. I think he could be in a good spot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Squirrel Skunk, Pigeon to defend, and then transition that into a Badger. We got an attack coming out here from hellwino, though. Good sell on those farms, and Droopy just going to probably let this mill go. Going to try to rally some squirrels, but taking some pop shots. Let's see if he'll be able to defend.
I think Droopy can defend this. Yeah. Well, good micro from hellwino to target down the squirrels one at a time. That was super well done.
Yeah, and I think hellwino could take this, but being very safe, I mean, this is really important engagement. If hellwino kind of fumbles the ball here, he could really lose a lot of tempo. He's got to kill this mill. He's got the tier 2. So hellwino's going to back up. This is great for Mantis. He's got the advantage on the tier 2 and on the mill.
I think it's okay for hellwino, too, because he killed, I think, 3 squirrels, so he should be up like 60 food or something like that.
Yeah, he did win that engagement for sure.
Oh, but he can't leave his squirrels just chilling there because they will get slaughtered. And that's exactly what Droopy is going to do.
Yeah, that one rock being a little awkward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so Droopy going to take a bit of a lead here. He's got the economy and army advantage. hellwino just too late on the tier 2.
Yeah, the skunks are cooking. One will get out now. This is a very awkward spot to defend. That ledge in the bush is kind of weird for hellwino to get his squirrels in a good spot. But he's going to try to push up, and he's got more squirrels here. And now he's got the skunk. Oh, he gets that squirrel from Mantis. That's huge. Yeah, great job from hellwino. Good patience there.
The micro was very well executed. He dodged out of the gas, and then the second the skunk turned and started gassing the Warren, then he jumped on the attack. It was like perfectly timed.
Yeah, and he's gonna come for a counter push here.
I think it I don't know if it'll be successful. They both have 12 squirrels, well, 10 to 12, but we've got some building. And Droopy with the Droopy with the pigeons into hellwino's snakes is going to be such an advantage.
Yeah, and hellwino's got a little ninja base going on in the 3 o'clock. Mantis coming in here, gonna see what he can get done. Looks pretty even. I'm mostly trying to see if any of the skunks die. It looks like all the skunks are gonna make it out.
Hello got 2 more scroll kills in that exchange, so well done.
Yeah, and hellwino's pulling ahead on economy, which is absolutely huge. Because Mantis, this is where it can be frustrating. Because Mantis is like, hey, I just got to hold on a little bit longer. We're almost at the 5-minute mark, and then my economy is just going to be way better. He doesn't know about the 3 o'clock.
No, he doesn't. The snakes are here, but I don't know that they're gonna save the day with the pigeons from Droopy. It's only 3, but they will be able to heal that poison. Yeah, I like Halloween's position, honestly.
Yeah, I do too.
And
He's throwing the wolf
he's
down.
got some mines out too. And he threw the wolf down. Dang.
Yeah. The Badger is
Oh,
coming,
well, we got
but
the badger too.
yeah, the Badger's going to be first, but Mantis is probably really not happy about seeing the snakes. The snakes are, I wouldn't say that they're a common unit nowadays. They're not super uncommon either. But I wouldn't expect my opponent to have snakes, right? So seeing the snakes, being a Badger player, that's a little tough. So Mantis is really going to need to start getting more pigeons going, I think. Otherwise,
He's got to scout a little better too, because he doesn't know about the mill. He doesn't know about the wolf.
Really, neither player has been able to get in and scout. To your point, I mean, neither player has had a deep scout in a long time.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't think either
one.
Nobody knows about the tier 3.
Badger's out, by the way.
Mantis's economy is the same.
You're gonna have to get through snakes and mines in order to make this attack work.
This looks
I think he should just go.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that's awkward about hellwino's deck, I think, is that I don't think any of the units are really that great with the wolf. I mean, the wolf is amazing, don't get me wrong, even just buffing, like, squirrels, but generally you want to buff, like, cams or falcons, and we don't really see those units here for hellwino. But again, the wolf is always going to be a great part of your army.
It could be okay with snakes, kind of just, getting super speed, diving in, and then diving back out.
Oh, here we go!
It looks like hellwino's baiting the attack, and look at the mines, dude!
Well, the Badger stays alive, but those mine hits were amazing.
And he baited it. Like, he specifically went in and then kited back.
Yep.
And I think, DroopyMantis has 4 skunks. This is going to be really good against hellwino's comp.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too many mines, but now with the wolf, I wonder if he could just roll over, honestly.
Yeah, let's see. I think that DroopyMantis was a little bit out in the map a bit too early. We didn't quite have all the squirrels on the front line, so he's going to lose most of his tier 2 there. I think hellwino's also been doing a good job not giving away the fact that there's a base over here. I've been watching his movement. You know what I mean? Like, if you see the army or commander, like, walking to or from over there, it kind of gives it to you. But he's got to know there's another base at this point. He just doesn't know where it is.
I wonder if this is going to be the deciding fight. It looks like it. Trying to get as many snake poison stacks onto that Badger as possible. Gets a few. Badger's down to less than half health. But the Wolf might go down too. Wolf down, Badger's down. Let's go. This is a game.
Yeah, this is a great game. Pretty even trade there. So now the players need to decide what they want to go home and sell. But Mantis is not going to sell anything, actually. He's able to repopulate his army. He's got the Badger blocked, though, and that Badger's probably never going to start building as, like, the random squirrels die and stuff and need to be paid for first. So I think hellwino dealt with the aftermath of that a little bit better, like going home and selling the Wolf Warren is going to really free up some money for some boots on the ground right here, right now.
Dude, these pigeons are, like, the best unit in this game right now. Because his unit's not taking damage.
Yeah.
Like, Droopy's units are just, they don't care about skunk ass if they have these pigeons out, you know?
Yep. All right, Mantis is being a little bit too big for his britches here. I really wish he knew where that second base was, man. Like, that's what he needs to be attacking, not the main.
He has no clue. Did he sell? So we have a sold wolf and a blocked badger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Droopy's gonna have
I think he found it.
Yep.
Okay, finally found it, but hellwino's going for a counterattack. No, he's changing his mind.
No! Ooh, that would have been a crazy counterattack to go for. This might be the game.
So he wanted to do, if you look at the map, he actually couldn't walk his units through there. That's unfortunate. Like, he thought he'd be able to, like, go through the water, and there's just no way to do it.
Oh, this is a really good engage from hellwino. I think he might be able to take Droopy's army out, and he has so much supply just blocked right now.
He's starving.
Can he win with the counter?
Yeah, he's got to win right here, right now. Droopy, sell the Badger Worm, brother. You need squirrels.
Seriously,
there you go.
That dang Badger Worm.
Oh, man. hellwino can't even wait. He's got to go right now. I think killing the second base is going to be the end of this one.
I think that was it. I think Droopy has it in the bag now.
Yeah, hellwino had to. Hellwino just had to keep attacking. I mean, it was a very even game, but hellwino's army position was really poor, and it allowed Mantis to get that 3 o'clock. Like, his whole army was sitting in the water. And again, I think he
Right.
thought he would be able to go through the water and base race, and he just couldn't.
Right.
So I think that was the main mistake hellwino made this game. But overall, I'm excited for this series. These players seem really, really well matched.
And I like the concept of like, I'm gonna lay down the mines, and then I have a complete kite comp. I'm just gonna kite you into them.
Yep.
I think that's a good strategy. I really think the pigeons have just been so powerful, and also without like falcons or a real high DPS unit from hellwino, it's just been tough for him to really take advantage of his earlier economy lead.
So what do you do if you're hellwino here? Like, I think honestly, to your point with like the skunks and the mines, I wonder if he can like sit back and try to get more farms going, right? Like, DroopyMantis is kind of reorganizing his comp right now. He's gonna push in. I don't know about this attack from
Yeah,
Mantis.
that's a risky attack.
I mean, he's just got so much of his money like wrapped up in falcons that just aren't ready yet. So, oh my god, if hellwino wins this game, dude, absolutely insane.
Yeah, I mean, he's making his units go for a nice little dip to get some extra feeling. The snake has really been the backbone of his army, and
Yeah.
Now DroopyMantis going in with no squirrels. I don't know if this is gonna work.
I like this
Well,
falcon
because that
comp.
one snake.
Yeah, the falcons.
Yeah, he has nothing that can shoot up. I think that's it.
Yeah, falcons are so great in low eco games like this because exactly, they're just a couple of units that could shoot up, you get rid of them. And look at that, DroopyMantis taking match number 1 there.
It's tough when you have the backbone of your army as these low DPS units, the skunks and the snakes, and your opponent has pigeons. It's so hard to overcome that.
Yeah, that was a really smart switch for Mantis too. Like he realized how much hellwino was leveraging mines and skunks, and was like, you know what, I'll just go. I'll take to the air, baby.
right, yeah.
All right, ready for
Yeah, fun
match
game.
number 2?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, we've got in the bottom in the yellow hellwino, and up top in the green DroopyMantis, and same deck from Droopy. Hellwino changing it up here. Lizards only, no squirrels.
Wow. The pigeons. What are the pigeons? Helloween's got some interesting decks, man. At least he has more DPS because he has the chameleons, right?
I mean, Pigeon Skunk is really great, but Pigeon Skunk, you kind of like the natural Pokemon evolution of that is Badger, right? Like
Right.
that's how that comp goes in my mind. It's like Squirrel Mole, and then Squirrel Mole Skunk Pigeon, and then adding the Badger in the late game. So I think if Hellwino had Badger instead of Owl, his deck would make more sense to me. We've actually seen a lot of Owl today already in decks. What do you think of the Owl right now? I find that a little surprising.
I mean, I like the Owl because I think it's a fun unit to play with. I think it's probably an average tier 3. I don't think it's better than Boar or Wolf, for example.
Yeah.
But it has its place. And I think Badger is probably maybe the best tier 3, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think it's Wolf versus Badger, I think is what I think, right? Like Cam Falcon Wolf versus like Skunk Pigeon Badger seems to be like the late game comps. But Tooth and Tail, I mean, there's a million different ways you can build. There's definitely no right or wrong answer 100% of the time in all situations. So we might get a macro game here. This is a big enough, awkward enough map, right? Both players have access to a good second base.
Yep. Hellwino doesn't have a third base, so he has to make a 2-base timing work. If he wants
I feel like he
play
could.
that kind of game.
I feel like he could take the 9 o'clock. It is a little awkward, but I think if he can keep the focus in the middle of the map, kind of where the cabins are, you could take that. It just does open Mantis up to decide to base trade and attack that, and then I think you would just kind of counterattack, right, if that happens.
Yep.
So here's some lizards.
Yeah, we'll see what he wants to do with these lizards. Already throwing down some mines. The mines have really been the staple of Hellowino's game here.
Yeah, I don't know
think he's
how
going
I
to
feel
expand
about
and defend.
these mines. I feel like they're a little bit too safe. I think I would have liked them a bit more out on the map. Is he going to take the 9 o'clock? No, here he goes. Oh, I see. He's putting them down so he could try to base race.
Exactly.
This is so funny.
So, this is going to be really interesting to see how this works.
Dude,
he's been killing the cabins. He's like, I'm just going for it. And let's watch this boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's got like 5 squirrels in there, but the lizards got way more lizards on offense.
Yeah. And the magic number for lizards to just like target a mill, I think, is 12. Mantis only had 9 there.
Right. But I think Hello wins the exchange. He killed 4 farms versus Droopy only killed 1.
Yep.
Dude, those mines really paid off.
Yeah, those
Like,
4
dang.
mines killed like 5 or 6 squirrels, and then it weakened the other squirrels to where the pigs like actually could put up a fight. You know?
So Droopy's really throwing down the gauntlet, going 4 farms on his expand. Well, I guess he is so far behind, but you know, Hello going into Skunk, he's gonna have the counter for Squirrel. He could make a quick end of this game.
I love this for Mantis. I don't know if he knows about the tier 2. Okay, he doesn't know about the tier 2, but like hellwino has so much money wrapped up in these skunks and in these mines, so Mantis is just using this chance to get those farms. Yeah, that makes sense. To your point, he wants to just make lizards. He wants to wait for those 2 skunks and push, right?
I think he could win with a push. I really think selling the mines is the best thing he could do right now. He's taking out these cabins, and a push is coming in.
Yeah, Droopy's been a little too greedy. I don't know that
Droopy can defend.
Yeah, and the tier 2 there. If Droopy needed to make maybe like 3 farms and then a bunch of squirrels, he went a little farm crazy. He even got that cabin, and hellwino's gonna push through. Where are the squirrels from? Oh, they're hiding back here.
Yep. 2 farms taken out.
This is just no squirrels here. Yeah, hellwino's gonna run over this. But that's good. That means we'll get a game 3.
He's got everything he needs. Yep.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
That's gonna be that. Yeah.
A raffle stomp there. GG, hellwino.
That was a fun, interesting game.
That was cool. All right, best of 3 going to match number 3. You ready to hop into it?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, really interesting to throw the mines down for defense, which are really good against tier 1, admittedly, and just loop around with the lizards, both players attacking at the same time.
Yeah.
Really just worked out for hellwino, and then the gut instinct to be like, okay, let's just end this with getting a skunk up so I can counter your tier 1 and then just cleaning up with the lizards. It was tactically a very sound game from hellwino.
Yeah, hellwino, this time keeping the same deck, but Mantis has adjusted a little bit. I like the cams. I actually like the turret, especially just because how much he got abused by lizards last game. And hellwino just, again, lizard only is kind of wild.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are a lot of angles to come in. So, I mean, I don't even know where you would put the turret because you can come in through the stairs, you can come in through the high ground. So, you know, the turret you can go around it. Kind of a weird map now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it's a little bit more straightforward for Mantis here. I mean, 2 base only, but hellwino, I mean, it's going to become who gets these southern bases if it really comes down to it. I mean, if you're hellwino, I feel like you can take this natural. It's a bit awkward, but if you, actually, that's a beautiful natural. Look at the walling around it. I mean, outside of, like, cliff abuse, you know, there's only 1 entrance into hellwino's 2 bases, which feels pretty good.
Well, they're technically 2, but...
Oh, yeah, and the top, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think both players can expand. Maybe Droopy a little more comfortably, just because their bases are so close together. But Droopy gonna throw down an Expo and 3 Warrens, and hellwino. It's just gonna be I don't think he's gonna kill it. Maybe he will.
I think it is gonna kill it. He's got more lizards.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's a dead mill.
Yep.
Oh, I would have committed. Yeah. Oh, he's even baiting Mantis into a bad engagement. Look at that, dude.
Well done, well done.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 60 food up for hellwino, or hellwino. It's not hello.
You got Halloween on the mind here.
Yeah, exactly.
Hallowino.
So he's doing the same build. He's going into the skunk, which is gonna counter Droopy's squirrels. So Droopy needs to respond to this like. Honestly, there's the MG. MG is actually pretty nice there.
Yeah, and I don't like having it now. I mean, the map's so small, I guess. But one thing that's great about the MG is it only takes 10 seconds to build. So, like, right when you sense you're going to get attacked, that's when you want to lay it down. But 10 seconds is probably too much time, though, on this map, especially with lizards. So, a little safety turret there.
At this point, hellwino needs to do damage, right? Because he's going to be massively behind in economy.
Yeah.
And Droopy needs to sniff out that this attack is coming. And it looks like
did
he's
he see
going
it?
to. He's sending his commander over there.
He didn't see it though. And here come the
No,
lizards.
they're gonna get some damage done. Let's see how much.
Two.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
It's not the end of the world because he's got three farms and he has the mill.
Yeah. So hellwino really needs to get that second base up and running, man. He's just going. Well, let's see. He's gonna do this big attack. Actually, I think this is. But yeah, he's gonna see those MGs and be. There's no way.
Three MGs. It's impossible. He's got to sell his M. Yeah. Okay. He's selling his mines because he's realizing
he's gonna double down.
And maybe he's gonna try to loop his lizards in from the other side where there's only one MG. I think that's got to be the plan.
Droopy needs to be a little bit more protective of his lake down here, man.
Yeah, dude, go back home and defend.
Yeah, he's got, like you said earlier, all Droopy has to do is hold the door, and he wins this game. Good targeting on the skunks. He needs a kite back. Oh, that rally is brutal for hellwino. I mean, he might get this mill, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh my god, he's gonna save it. Oh no!
Oh, Droopy!
There you go.
I mean, it's so risky when you go for these super aggressive lizard tactics.
Yeah.
It almost feels a little coin flippy because, I mean, Droopy responded, and now he's got 3 MGs. The door is now locked. Like,
yeah, I mean,
no
again,
way
he might get that mill, but it's not too impactful.
It's not going to be worth it.
Like,
yeah.
A lot of those pigs might have died in the 5-minute mark anyways in just a few seconds. I think hellwino made the mistake when he saw the 3 MGs, and I think what he should have done is sold a couple Warrens and got into his second base, and instead he doubled down and threw down like 5 or 6, more Warrens, or at least a few more. You know what I mean?
It's either like expand or tier 3 because the lizards against these MGs, they're never gonna cut it, So he's expanding now. It's 8 farms to 4 currently. Droopy has a massive advantage going into Falcon. I'd honestly prefer Chameleon against the lizard, but I think anything will work at this point.
Yeah, I agree. He's probably thinking Falcon just because of skunks, but yeah, I think if he went up to like 4 Falcon, 4 Cam, push, win the game, I think is the move from here. Maybe sell down on the squirrels a little bit. I'd love to see hellwino do a huge gamble on the second base and just go to like straight 8 farms and like sell some lizards, right? Like what else are you gonna do?
Yeah. Maybe go back to his old ways of throwing down some defensive mines, sell down, eco up, and try to develop some tier 2. Like if he had a nice skunk chameleon and then some lizards to complement, he could have a bit more of an effective fighting force. So let's see what Droopy goes for. Throwing down the owl, I think it's going to be an owl timing, and I don't know that hellwino is going to be able to have the means to defend against it.
Yeah, and not to repeat myself, but like, man, I really wish he would have just full throttled on that second base, because the way that he was sitting and the way Droopy's playing, I mean, 2 skunks and a handful of mines, with his base architecture, probably could have defended against any attack from Mantis. So if he went down on his lizards and he got up to that 8 farm saturation very quickly, that could have helped him. But Mantis is just getting all the time he needs and is being very passive, and I don't think hellwino took advantage of that as much as he could have. Like you said, even like maybe just getting into some cams, getting into some tier 2, something,
Yeah, I mean the base is still developing. It's not 8 farmed yet, but Droopy has just had such a lead. He's going into 2 owls. Like, it's gonna be tough for hellwino to pull this one out. He's gonna have to do something crazy. Honestly, if he loops around with his lizards and Droopy is scouting, he could kill both owl warrens. I'm just trying to think theoretically, like, how can he win this game?
I think hellwino's problem is that he's been playing the last few minutes as if it's an even game.
Right.
Like, he just didn't take any risks, and you got to take risks when you're behind.
If you're behind, 100%. Well, he's going to get a free mill, so this is a nice little pickup.
Yeah.
It was pretty greedy to throw the 3 farms down over there. That's going to prompt a counterattack, and he's going to run into all these mines. So if there are no squirrels and just lizards, maybe?
That's got to break hellwino's heart to see the owl, though. And the owl mice just absolutely devastated all the lizards there. GG! DroopyMantis going to take the series 2-1.
Well played, well played, well played. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a great series.